Hello, this is Peter Vekselman again. And today what I want to talk to you about is the importance of, number one, obviously following the basics, but number two, being yourself in this business. You know, so many times I see people in this business trying to emulate someone else. They're trying to do things the way somebody else does. In the end, that's just not them. And by them trying to be someone who they're not, it really messes up their own business. So a perfect example of here is Cameron. Now, Cameron's been with us for a while. He's one of our negotiators. And the reality is, and I already told Cameron I'm going to say this, a month or two ago, he was in a hot seat here with us. I mean, he just wasn't closing as many deals as we want our negotiators to close. But things have totally changed. So let's go over your numbers right now. How many you have closing now?
4.
He's got 4 deals closing, and how many in the process of closing?
7.
7. So yesterday, I was talking to Cameron, and you know, the question I had to him was very simple. What do you think is the number one reason that you went from kind of being in a hot seat to now just absolutely kicking butt with what we're doing?
Persistence. You know, like I said, I just started focusing more. Also, I take the fighter approach. And what I mean by that is some people come out strong the first couple of rounds, but then they start to wear down. And what I mean by that is just, I've never been a top person, but I always end up being a top person in the end as a salesperson.
Well, the one thing that Cameron started doing that he was not doing before, you know, you were kind of in a mode how so many of our negotiators here basically take a call and negotiate a call right away.
Yes.
You've kind of gotten away from that mode, right?
Yes.
So on an average right now, how many times do you think you talk to a seller before you know, you actually negotiate that perfect deal?
I talked to him several times, I mean, normally about 5 times. So a lot of people I follow up with that I talked to months ago. So that's the reason why I'm starting to get some of the people that I talked to months ago, even though they didn't buy at that time, they bought it this time.
See, this is an important thing. So what happened, Cam here fell into our atmosphere and our environment. And for those of you that know us here, we take upwards of 1,000 seller calls a day sometimes. So it's a very fast-paced, kind of fast twitch environment. Basically, see deal, do deal. But really in the end, that wasn't Cameron's style. Cameron's style was more worked with one person, talk to them over an extended period of time, kind of get that person to build a relationship with that person, and over a period of time work that person down. So that was the key. That was the key. Cameron now works with less people and maybe takes less calls than some of our other negotiators, but he's working for quality, not quantity. Again, that's his style. The basics are the basics. Where he's still taking calls, he's still negotiating deals, but his style is not like a one and done. His style is to talk persistently and consistently to a seller and get them from a certain price to another price. So remember, in this business, work your personality into the business. Be yourself. The great thing about this business is you don't have to be someone that you're not. You don't have to emulate the best negotiator. You don't have to emulate the best contractor. You don't have to emulate the best wholesaler. Those are kind of guideposts to work with, towards, but ultimately you got to be yourself. You guys know what we do here. We do a lot of deals and we show people how to do deals here. So there's 2 things we could do to help you. Number one, if you're looking to develop a real estate investment business, whether you just want to do a couple deals here and there or whether you want to do what we do here, consistent ongoing deals on a weekly basis, we can help you with that. We have terrific one-on-one mentoring programs here where you work with me personally and some key members of our staff, and we can help you get to exactly where you want to go. So by now on the screen you should see your email, my email coming across the screen. Just send me an email directly, tell me what you have going on, what you're doing, and how we could possibly help you. The other thing we could help you with, if you're looking to buy off-market terrific real estate wholesale deals in the Georgia market, you absolutely need to be on our buyers list. So again, just send me an email directly to my email, just say add me to the buyers list, and on a daily basis you'll get 1, 2, sometimes as many as 3 properties from us. So remember what Cam said, be yourself. He worked and he figured out what his personality was, what his strength was, and he applied it towards the negotiation process, and now he's cranking out deals. Hey, thanks. I hope that helps. Thanks, Cam.
No problem.